Alright, good afternoon. Today, we'll be racing at Auto Club Speedway for the Xfinity Series. This is in a 3-star car, just to reiterate. 5th race of the season, currently 2nd in points. Ross Chastain, 2 points behind him, is the points leader. This is going to be a 100% race, 150 laps. Not really sure what to expect, really. It's kind of, Auto Club is either like a real hit or miss track for me. Whether it's just because like you just get out of touch with the leaders, but I mean, it's such a big track. When you do that, it kind of it just kind of spirals out of control. But we'll qualify, and hopefully we start towards the front.
Hammer time, let's go.
Auto Club is like one of those tracks that you can run full throttle on up until the tire wear, because tire wear is very important on this track. Because for some reason on this game, speed is directly linked to tire wear. So that's the only thing that sucks about it. But oh well. Drift up the track a little bit. Get as straight as possible.
Just like in practice, qualifying counts. Here we go.
Definitely a bad lap. Definitely didn't do that. Definitely didn't do that in practice. Man, making me look like a scrub. But oh well. Just gonna feather in 3 and 4 just to make sure. The AI on this track definitely has some issues with stacking up.
Alright, that's it.
Yeah. Lowest qualifying position of the season. Man, making me look like a scrub, but oh well. Christopher Bell's on pole, so we'll just get this race started. At least we're starting at the inside line, and we should be able to go to the front quite easily because the draft is actually really good. Well, makes sense. Austin Cindric just been nowhere in this career mode.
Be ready.
He's been halfway decent in real life, but like just in here, he has not been like anywhere. He's always been like constant like low teens or high 20s.
Careful, still there. Still there. Hard on the outside. He's outside. Clear all around.
There we go. Just make a good line around the bottom, and slowly but surely work our way to the front.
Stay low, stay low. Still there. All right, now you're clear. Careful, still there. Stay low, stay low. Careful, still there. Clear all the way to the bottom, clear down low.
Pit strategy is going to be like one of those key things today, because tire wear is so important. Kind of like Phoenix before it. I'm going to take every opportunity to pit as much as possible. Christopher Bell just has a huge lead. He is just pulling away.
Still there.
As we'll get underneath Josh Williams and Joey Gase. For all intents and purposes, the race around here in Auto Club is actually quite a long one. With lap times being around the 40-second range. It's definitely going to be right around a 2-hour race.
Still there. Clear high, bud.
Almost making our way into the 20s right now. So we'll get a nice little draft off of Nemechek. Beautiful corner. Right off to Clements.
Still there.
It's definitely a power track, and being in a 3-star car, the pace is definitely not going to be the best.
Your driver, hold this line here. Keep it up. That was your best lap ever. Stay low. Careful. Still there. All right, clear outside.
All right, broke into the 20s. Try to get around Nemechek.
Stay low. Still there.
There we go.
Track's all yours, bud. You're clear. All clear.
Get a nice little draft off of the net. As he just keeps wobbling side to side. Yeah, definitely not expecting much out of today. As I said previous, Auto Club is a very hit or miss track. Either on it or you're not. Set myself up for turn 1. There we go. Definitely do not want to get below that white line. That is like instant death. And it's at this point in the race that I'm just gonna start finding a rhythm. Joe Nemechek is coming up now. Ten laps in, and yep, already settling into race pace.
low. Careful, still there. All right, careful now, still there.
Oh, there's Austin Cindric. It's definitely gonna be like one of those races where not a whole lot's gonna happen. The entire field is just going to be so spread out. I have to channel my inner lawnmower engine. Oh, Austin Cindric's already coming up. If I recall correctly, you can generally make this a two-stop race by extending it to a lap 50. Yeah. So you just go 50, 100, and 150 to the end.
Hold your line, you got one inside. Hold your line. Bottom lane's clear, use it if you need it. That car there's on your inside. Who's inside?
Yeah, Austin Cindric's just gonna roar past me.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Careful now, still there.
Being in this type of equipment, I guess, doesn't really allow me to just
Right, wave them guys off. Caution south.
just full throttle it. Alright, I'm actually going to take this opportunity to pit. Just slap on some new tires and maybe only how I imagine doing well is to get through there with strategy. So, I wonder who it was for. Yeah, Christopher Bell just extended his lead. There was no catching him. Oh.
Starter has the green flag.
If he stayed out, that's not going to be the end of the world, so.
Green.
But they are going to... Oh, it's Ross Chastain. No! The points leader.
Stay on the bottom here for me. All right, careful now. Still there. Got a car up top. He's up top. Got a car high now. Top lane straight here. Use it if you need it. Top lane straight.
Yeah, even going at this pace, the car just wants to shoot up the track. Well, if I'm pretty sure Ross is all right, but he'll be back definitely. Oh my God!
Inside.
Joe Nemechek's fast. and I just don't have straight line pace.
Still there.
Just gonna hold my line.
Now. Got one down low, he's inside. Still there. Inside, inside, inside. Got one down low now. Got one down low.
No, he's gonna pass me back, but settle back in around 20th.
All right, careful now. Still there. Still there. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Hold a good wheel here. Don't move. Stay high. All right, careful now. Still there.
Get that good draft.
Inside. Inside, inside.
Enter high and go low.
Stay high, stay high.
Whoa.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
Cindric with a power move.
Hold your line. Stay up high. Stay high. Still there.
Just feels like to me this car has like no mobility.
All right, careful now. Still there. Top
Just
lane 3.
so
You're using
tight.
it.
Definitely gonna have to loosen it up.
Need you to stay on the bottom right here. Still there.
Whoa!
Got one down low now. Got one down low. He's inside.
Minor contact with Jeremy Clements just sent me sideways. Give him a shot. That little bumper encouragement. At least try to make a move on Jeremy Clements here. Going into 3. He's going to be covering the bottom, so I guess maybe not.
Stay on the bottom here for me. Still there. Stay low, stay low. All right, careful now. Still there.
Guess not.
low.
There we
Stay
go.
low. Still there.
Get a little better run. Come on, Jeremy Clements, give me room.
Stay low. Stay low. Still there.
Alright, let's get a move on. There we go. We're all just playing follow the leader right now.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this
Take
line
a
here.
look. No.
Stay low. Stay low. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line. All right, now you're clear.
John Nemechek's gonna
Got one down low now. Got one down low.
Yep.
He's inside.
right off of 2.
Stay high. Stay high. Still there.
Yeah, just plowing tight. But it's also,
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
I'm pretty sure because of the 3-star team thing, I don't have the best handling car, just period. So
Careful.
I
Still
can't
there.
just be like in
Clear
a
outside.
junior motorsports car and just full throttle it in 1, 2, and kind of like let off a little bit in 3 and 4. Yeah, just plowing. Uh-oh. That's gonna be a caution, I feel.
Caution's out. Wave them off behind you.
Interesting. So everyone's pitting again. Ross Chastain made his way back up to 26th. Yeah, I'm gonna pit again. especially with everyone behind. Tommy Joe Martins is already starting to be lapped. Nice. That's, man. Ross Chastain's already starting to make his way back up, so he'll be back here soon.
Drive safe and be smart. Keep your head on straight. Be ready here. Green flag.
The only thing that sucks about this particular one is that I'm going to be on the outside. Maybe cheeky.
Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
Just provide the bumper to Joe Nemechek.
Still there. Still there.
Alright, just gotta stay with the group.
Still there. Careful. Still there. Still there.
Thought that would do something. Dang, did I not free this thing up?
Stay low. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Clear all around.
That's gonna suck later on. Brandon Jones is just faster. I'm not gonna hold him up.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Still there. Careful. Still there.
I hate it when they do that. Oh well, whatever. So not sure if Daniel Hemrick's out with that one, but if he's still in, he has a very good shot of winning this race. Because I highly, highly doubt that we're going to go green the rest of the way.
Still there. Clear all around.
Unless Ross Chastain has something to say about it, and he's right back there. I didn't see anyone on pit road, so I think he's still in it. I'm just lacking horsepower. Just no straight line speed. Michael Annette and John Nemechek will catch me up here. Get a good run in the middle of 3 and 4, but just lose it because of the lack of downforce. But called on the top of the show that strategy would be the only way I'd probably do like extremely well. Oh, I'll just hang out with my buddy Joe Nemechek right there. We've been basically right next to each other the entire race so far. For Ross, who's actually coming up on Joe Nemechek now, he started overheating his engine, and that's what brought out the first caution. That may be a blessing in disguise for him, because that allowed him to do like an alternate strategy.
Got one down low
He's just that fast. I'm not going to hold him up. Same with Daniel Hemrick, who is right back there. I see him. He's going to get alongside Michael Annette probably. Yep, there he goes, and he is off to catch that group in front. Which, let's see here, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. That's goes up to 10th place. And he's sitting pretty, because both him and Daniel Hemrick, who's right there, both pit under that last caution. Meanwhile, the front runners, like Christopher Bell, who is currently leading, has yet to pit at all. But yeah, this car is junk. Just gonna keep it in the draft of Annette. Hope for the best. Need more corners like that. That was really good.
Car there's on your inside.
Oh, someone blew an engine.
Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
Oh no!
Inside, inside, inside.
Was that Brandon Jones?
All right, careful now. Still there. Got one down.
Get Jeremy Clements the boot.
Low. He's inside.
Actually, kind of surprised that didn't give me damage. Huh. Count my blessings, I guess. So yeah, also like I said from the top of the show, just now coming up on a third of the race done, and it's a long race. Comparatively speaking. If I just would have stayed on the gas, that would have just threw me up to the wall. Yeah, I think that was Brandon Jones. Well, he's done it out. The leader should be coming down pit road roughly within the next 5-6 laps. Who's that? Oh, that's Spencer Gallagher. good through the turns, but I just have no straight line speed. So like any progress I make, I'm instantly losing, and then some. Because watch, Spencer Gallagher's actually probably going to get alongside me here by turn 1. Yeah, he's just fast.
You got one inside. Hold your line. Still there.
Like I said, good through the
Still there.
good through the turns.
Need you to stay on the bottom right here. All right, careful now. Still there.
"20-second gap between myself and the leaders." Huh. Yeah, this field is just extremely spread out. And I want to say we've only been green for like coming up on 15 or so laps. Like I said, leaders should be coming down pit road here in the next 3 or so laps. Just gonna hobble around and hope for a caution after green flag pit stops. So far we've been good throughout the season. Been consistently in the top 10. This is just the first race where just not been on it. Like with the win at Daytona, let's see here. Atlanta was like 8th. Las Vegas was like 5th, I want to say. And then Phoenix yesterday was 7th. Green flag pit stops are happening. Auto Club just, I mean, every sunny day needs a storm, right? Yeah, just, I'm good through the turns. I mean, albeit I'm tight, but I just have no horsepower. Nothing.
Inside. Caution.
Ooh.
Caution.
That's interesting. That's not what I wanted to happen. Damn. Well, I need a pit, no matter what, because that puts us in the window to make it on one more stop. So I'm gonna do that and knock down this wedge to 52, see if that does anything, and probably bump this up a little bit. Yeah. See what that does. Of course, just the caution comes out as they were making green flag stops.
Green flag, green flag.
Man, I have nowhere to go.
Easy on the wheel. Good wheel here, please. Hold me a good wheel.
Completely boxed in.
Hold the steady wheel. Hold the wheel.
Awesome,
Bottom
there we
lane
go.
Clear. Use it if you need it. Still there.
Hopefully that wedge adjustment does something.
Stay low. Still there. Still there.
Ooh. Nice little run. Oh, thank you, Time Majeski, for holding up everyone.
Easy.
They'll get me back, but it's going to be nice while it lasted. See if I can get something off of John Hunter Nemechek. Yesterday's winner at Phoenix.
Stay on the bottom here for me. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
Who is this, Alex LeBay?
Stay low, stay low. Still there. Clear high, clear high.
Whoa. Give him a nice little shot. See if we can do anything with it. I'm actually going to follow John Nemechek around here. Whoa. Don't do that again, Josh Williams, please.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
Okay, that was my own fault.
Got one down low now. Got one down low. Inside. That car there is on your inside. Inside.
Because that's Tommy Joe Martin's up there, and he's slow as all get out.
All right, now you're clear.
See if anything can happen in the high line.
Inside.
Nope.
Inside, inside.
Didn't realize they were going 3 wide down there.
Got one down low. Inside. Got one down low now. Got one down low. Inside.
That's fine.
Inside. Inside, inside.
Just gonna be a little more patient.
Inside, inside, inside.
Okay, well, this logjam though of Spencer Boyd and Josh Williams is a little annoying. Learned that by going up high like that, we'll just allow the AI to go 3 wide, and that's definitely not good.
Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
Alright.
All right, now you're clear.
So...
Still there. Outside, outside.
Harvick, you gonna do anything down low like that, or...?
All right, careful now. Still there.
Give him a shot.
Careful. Still
Elliott
there.
Sadler being a badass and going around the top like that.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Hard on the outside. The outside. Stay low. Still there.
Did I say that was Tommy Joe Martins? That was BJ McLeod. Sorry about that. But we're finally past him. Joey Gase was a couple spots behind us, so he definitely won out in that deal. but we're all going to be passed because like Elliott Sadler, Austin Cindric, Matt Tifft are back there. Still tight. Oh well. Elliott Sadler, you go ahead.
Inside.
Oh, that was no challenge. He's even gonna get to Joey Gase right there. I think that's Joe Nemechek right there. Yeah. All the Flex Heel cars look the same from the back.
Still there.
Take a look.
Stay low. Still there.
Whoa!
Got a car up top. Got a car high
As Matt
now.
Tiff just runs me over for no reason, he's getting upset.
Car high. Careful now. Easy. All right, here we go now. 3 wide.
Oh boy.
All clear. Inside.
Come on, Matt Tiff. Door's open.
Clear.
There you go, finally. Christ. I'm really loose on the entrance,
Hang tight there, driver.
but
Hold
just
this line.
tight through center and exit.
Need you to stay on the bottom right here. All right, careful now. Still there.
Just so hard to pass. So hard to pass when I don't have horsepower to do anything in a straight line. Especially because after you pass them, they just catch you back up. I mean, overall though, I feel like the car is better than the last run. Oh, here comes Ty Dillon.
Inside. Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line. Easy on the wheel. Good wheel here, please.
Well.
Hold me a good wheel.
Thought I was clear.
Stay high. Still there. Inside. Still there. Need you to stay up high here. Stay up high. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Inside, inside, inside. Careful, still there.
Oh god, this is just a cluster back
There's
here.
on your inside. Inside. Still there.
That caution where that came out literally when the leaders were pitting really actually
Stay high, stay high. Hang tight there, driver.
I feel like
Hold this
ruined
line.
any and all chances of having a decent finish,
Careful, still there.
because now we can all do it on one more stop. We'll see how cautions fly in
Careful now, still there.
this part of the race.
There's on your inside. Inside.
Oof. Just getting swarmed back here. There seems to be a break after
That car there's on your inside. Inside.
after these three behind, so that's always welcome. But yeah,
Clear all around.
I'm loose in, but like tight on center and exit. I don't know how to
Inside.
fix all three.
Stay high, stay high. Still there. Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Stay low. All right, careful now. Still there.
I mean, at this point, I'm just hoping to get inside the top 20.
Need you to stay on the bottom right here. Still there.
Yeah,
Halfway down, halfway to go.
just no straight line speed. Just now hitting halfway.
Stay low. Still there.
Very long race. Okay. Hopefully, suck back up to them. Even in the draft, they still pull me. Ooh. Who is behind me? Okay, that is Josh Williams. I feel like I'm faster than him and BJ McLeod, so at least that puts some kind of cushion. And
Inside your driver. Hold
Joe
this
Nemechek
line.
and I are just side by side again. For 77 laps, we've been pretty much nose just following each other.
Stay low. Hang tight there, driver.
Don't know what
Hold
expression
this
I was
line.
going for there. Ugh,
Still there.
I'm just so tight in. Not tight in, loose in. I actually had to steer right there for a second.
Still there. Still there.
Went entire round down, so
Need you to stay on the bottom
went from
right here.
53 to
Hang tight there,
52.
driver.
So I'm
Hold
gonna
this
try.
line.
I'm gonna try 52 and a quarter on the next stop, because there's just like almost. I mean, I guess
Still there.
this will be good for when worn tires come into play. So maybe it's just a blessing in disguise and something that I just have to deal with for the
Careful
moment.
now. Still there.
So yeah, but here we are again. Since I don't have straightaway speed in this 3-star chassis, I can't really do anything. I can't really pass. That's why I was like really hoping for strategy to work out, but just poor,
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this
poor, poorly timed cautions. If I recall, though, there are some leaders that stayed out on that exchange, so maybe.
Still there.
Huge run off of 3. There's that tightness I was talking
Still
about.
there.
As the car just slowed
Still
down, went from loose in to plowing tight.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
Ugh.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Clear all around.
Finally. He's just gonna get me back, though, here soon. Yeah. Coming up on the 70% range. Yeah, see, he's already, car right back up. I mean, honestly, as long as the gap between myself and Josh Williams... Okay, well, it's... only went up a 10th. That's about it. I don't know, I just gotta find a rhythm. Oh, plowing. Oh my goodness. When the engine starts losing RPMs. Heard the engine D-rev there. My goodness. Yeah. No real competition now. Just gotta run this part out, as Josh Williams is like majorly catching me. Oh well. In the same token, like I said before, I've been finishing in the top 10 and on the previous 4 races of the season. I have a win at Daytona, so that's already locked me in. I want to say 8th at Atlanta, Las Vegas. I want to say it was like 5th or 6th, something like that. And what's it called? Just the 7th yesterday at Phoenix. I can afford a bad race. Just gonna let Josh Williams go. In a matter of like, yeah, this car is junk. Oof.
Still there.
Hoping for a caution here soon. Says I can go another 25 laps on fuel. I know the, yeah, leaders are coming up on me. I want to say it's still Christopher Bell leading. So we'll see. There are merits to staying out for as long as possible, because that just allows for a shorter stint, as well as not being dicked over by cautions. I mean, at the same time, I can also just be lucky and do what the AI did and have a caution come out as they were pitting, so they maintain their spots. Yeah, if that didn't happen, we would most definitely be somewhere around maybe even a top 10 or low teens. But I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Definitely gonna be like one of those throwaway races. As Alex LeBay and BJ McLeod have caught me.
Got one down low now. Got one down low.
And there's Christopher Bell.
Inside.
There it is. Alright, we got that over with.
That car in front of you is coming to the pit.
Ooh, who's pitting? Ooh, interesting. Didn't really expect that to happen. And for some reason, if this stays green, they definitely cannot go the rest of the way. You can't do 60 laps on a tank of fuel. I want to say most I've done is like 53 or so.
Pitting in front of you.
Ooh, interesting. Probably for Alex LeBay. And tight. Yeah, that loose end fixed itself with the tire wear, but tight on center and exit just it's gotten worse. Okay, well, with those with that round of green flag pit stops, just gonna let Ryan Preece.
Got one inside. Hold your line.
Whatever. Definitely was not necessary, but okay, whatever. Thanks, AI. Here you go, Tyler Reddick. You got this.
Outside. He's outside.
If I recall correctly, I am the first car one lap down, so definitely gonna stay out for as long as possible. While still being able to pit inside my window. So I have 8 seconds to Josh Balicki. So we're good so far. Here comes Justin Allgaier.
Inside, inside, inside.
No challenge. just no straightaway speed whatsoever.
Inside.
There you go, Ryan
Inside,
Truex. He's having a good run in top 5. He's on the cloud. Come on, man, you can go below me. There you go. Come on. It's open. Another 15 or so laps, so whoa, Elliott Sadler just came out of nowhere. Okay, this is just a recipe for disaster, but okay. Okay, there goes
Got one down low now.
McLeod.
Got one down low. He's inside.
Just can't wait to pit and get off these tires. But like even if I pit early, there you go, Ryan Reed.
Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line.
As I did, just scrape the wall like a scrub. But even if I pit early and a caution comes out, I'll be in a worse position than I would staying out. So just have to tough it out for the next 10 laps.
Got one down low now. Got one down low. He's inside. Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line. Got one down low now. Got one down low. He's inside. Inside.
So if a caution comes out now, Ross Chastain has is the lucky dog. I think he was one of them that had a pit.
Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line.
Yep. This guy survived another 10 laps. Cole Custer, there you
Car
go.
there's on your inside. He's inside.
But it is interesting to note that all the people that pit roughly like 10 laps ago cannot make it the rest of the way. They cannot save that much fuel if it goes green. So this may swing back around to our favor. I don't know. Like I said, I'm only aiming for a top 20. So yeah. Should be Daniel Hemrick coming now. Let him go.
Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line.
Yeah, these tires are gone. Is this Joey Gase? Oh, that's Ty Dillon. Okay.
Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line.
Ugh. Well, it's a good thing that we only come to Auto Club once. Texas should definitely be better.
Hold your line. Inside.
Goes Austin Cindric. Well, at least with this, we're getting the grand tour of the field and how the running order is going. Ah, here comes the Morgan Shepherd. This thing's just not turning anymore.
Inside.
Wow. Bell is, he is fast. Okay, so that puts us 2 laps down. My goodness, holy crap. Just so tight. And that's because of the car and the tires. It's just the worst of both worlds. Well, this, when I start hearing cars coming down pit road is when I'll head on down. We're already 2 laps down. It's either going to be next time or a time after that.
Inside.
Brandon Brown has been doing really good for 2 weeks in a row. He got a top 10 last week and 15th this week. Good for him. Ryan Preece, the person who knocked me into the wall, and Tyler Reddick.
Inside. Hold your line, you got one inside. Hold your line. Watch that car in front of you. He's slowing down. He's going to be pitting this time.
Okay, next time. Because if I pass Bell, I have one of my laps back. And if a caution comes out this lap, that's fine. It's perfect, actually. I mean, that's just wishful thinking, but... There you go, Vinny.
Hold your line, you got one inside.
There we go.
Hold your line. We need fuel, let's fit.
Coming down this time.
Drop your speed, driver.
There we go. Okay, so let's do that. I mean, it's only gonna be like a 40 lap run. Make the best of it.
Get back in there. Let's
Whoa!
go. Come on.
As it was pulling out, hate it when that happens. As I was pulling out, the car was jerking left, so when I regained control, well, that was not pretty. Oh, it feels good to have grip again. .37th, wow.
Hold your line, you got one inside. Hold your line. Inside. Bottom lane's clear, use it if you need it. Inside.
Come on, Joe. Man, I wish I had no one in front of me.
Still there.
Because I probably could have full throttled that. Just feel like Superman on
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this
on
line.
these on these tires.
Clear all around.
But just no speed in on the straightaways. Okay, well, so just a light let up on 1, 2, but I'm pretty sure I can full throttle in 3 and 4. Is that Elliott Sadler? Just yeah. There you go, man.
You got one inside. Hold your line.
Oh, and John Hunter.
You got one inside. Hold your line.
Okay. .2 to Vinnie Miller. Actually is starting to go down, so that's awesome. Knowing that I do actually have some pace over some cars is good. It just seems like all the cautions were in the beginning. You just could not capitalize on them.
Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your
I
line.
saw Ryan Reed come in. I did not want to fully go to the bottom and just be ran over. Playing it safe than sorry. Get some cheeky draft.
Still there.
Go to the bottom of Vinnie Miller.
You're all clear up top.
And that's P31. That's very few times I actually say P31 with pride. I mean, we had just been slow. Just not had the pace at all.
Stay low. All right, careful now. Still there.
Like, we're running competently around Michael Onette, who is in 21st, so, like, we've had a low 20s car.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
Just cautions were not flying in my favor.
Still there.
Alright, approaching Morgan Shepherd for 30th.
Careful. Still there.
Done and
Clear all
dusted.
around.
And who's next? Oh, okay. Well, Josh Bilicki and Spencer Boyd. Interesting. The cars that came down pit road before we did, I want to say should be coming down in the next, I want to say 10 or so laps. Well, I'm glad we finally got the wedge all taken care of. Car's floating well through the corners. And it has decent speed through them, but just can't capitalize without a straight line. Yeah, we are catching Josh Bilicki, so that's good. Honestly, I have no idea where we're going to end up with when everything all shakes out. Kevin Harvick's approaching. He'll probably grab us off the front stretch. Run up the track a little bit for him.
That car there's on your inside. He's inside.
And there's Ross, who is the championship points leader. I have no idea where he's at right now. We're about to find out.
Inside.
10th as of now. Well, with me running 30th, I mean, that's definitely going to be not a very good points day. And with it being only a single stage race, I mean, it's not like I can gain extra points through stages. This is old style racing, from green flag to checkered. Four seconds to Josh Bilicki. I see him right up there. I do believe Ross, though, is one of the cars that does need to come on down and stop one more time. Just wish we had more pace. One thing I just don't want to happen is a caution coming out before the people needing to stop one more time come on down. I should at least pick up a few places from that. Because I don't entirely know where those stoppers are at on the track. They could be in front of me, they could be behind me, for all I know.
20 laps to go, 20.
At the end of the race, I want to see how much Christopher Bell is going to win by. Because he had some pace. And I have a definite feeling that before the end of the race, I am definitely going to go a third lap down. Well, with basically 20 laps to go, just as a race recap, we've had 3 or 4 cautions in the first 50 laps of the race. The last of those being as soon as the front runners were pitting, so they essentially just got to keep their spots. Other than that, we've been green. We started 33rd and currently 30th. 20 laps to go, currently 2 laps down. Just not been a good day. Like at all. As Matt Tiff just goes around. That being said, I am still catching Josh Balicki and putting space in between Morgan Shepherd and Vinnie Miller. Just these cautions have come out at the worst times, and like I said, for anyone who's just joining, we have gone coming up on very close to 100 laps. Oh, hey, there's Christopher Bell. His pace has just been tremendous. We've gone basically 100 laps without a caution. Very close to it. So we should have some more stoppers coming down, because on the last caution they did not come on down, but I have no idea when. It should be any lap now. Yeah, well, at least the race will end sooner. For me, it will end on 147. So maybe that's a blessing in disguise. I mean, in terms of point standings, we already have a win in Daytona, so I mean, it's not like we're going to be hurting for points. It's just every championship campaign has a rough patch. Every rose has its thorn. Yada yada yada. Second place should be either Tyler Reddick or Ryan Preece, because I'm pretty sure Ty Dillon's in 12th, and he's coming up on me now. So that means from everyone like 11th and forward is on the lead lap. Yeah. Christopher Bell has just put a blistering pace on the field. I'm surprised he doesn't have a win so far in this season.
That car there's on your inside.
I'm giving Ty Dillon space. I could have seen that going a lot differently. Cole Custer, I'm pretty sure, is in 13th. A real life race winner here. Yeah. Got held up a little bit by him. Like, we would be really good if we just had straightaway speed. Here, like, watch. We get through the corners well. Just die out on the straights. Not that corner so much because tire wear is already starting to kick in. But yeah. That being said, we are still gaining on Josh Bilicki. Starting to even out, but still gaining. Alright, next time around we'll be 10 to go. Got a little squirrely there in the center. Don't know what position Joey Gase is in, and I think that's Tyler Reddick. So Christopher Bell has a absolute disgusting lead. And like in the pre-race notes, like it didn't even say like he was just fast. This is just raw pace. Didn't say like his team was on it or anything like that.
10 to go.
All right, just gotta hit my marks. I want to say Joey Gase is somewhere in the 20s, because I know he's not 14th. Not sure where JJ Yaley is either. We'll see. .22. So that means Joey Gase is 23rd.
Caution's out. Wave them off behind you.
Oh, worst time for that to happen, because I was going to pick up all those spots. Damn. Am I the first car 3 laps down? Okay, so most I can pick up is Josh Bilicki. Yeah. Might as well pit. No harm in it. Damn, I was really hoping that would go green. We were gonna pick up those spots right there. Damn. All right, so let's finish.
Starter has the green flag in his hand.
Yeah.
You ready?
Just not in the 30s, hopefully.
Careful now, still there.
There we go.
Need you to stay on the bottom right here. Careful now, still there. Hard on the outside. Get outside. Got one outside now. Still there.
Oh, there we go. A huge run here on the bottom.
Car up top. Got a car high now.
Where is everybody? Chad Fincham?
Still there.
I wonder why they started mid-pack and I started in the back.
Still there.
Maybe because I pit.
Alright, clear outside.
Okay, but these are all for spots right here. And then Josh Balicki, and then Garrett Smithy right here. I'll go to the high side.
Alright, careful now. Still there. Alright, driver, hold that line. Hold the line.
There we go.
Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
I think 28th is where I will be finishing
Clear all around.
as I get by Shepard.
Careful, still there.
Like, he's actually pulling me. Like, that's just how low on horsepower we are. Which doesn't really bode well for when we go to Michigan.
Clear high.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's... Looks like this is going to be my finishing position. Unless... Okay, yeah. Alright. Just finish out the remainder of these 3 laps for me. Man, I really wanted to see how much Christopher Bell was going to win by. Because it almost seemed like he had half the track to... as Alex LeVay just... Okay, sure.
Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
It seemed like he had like half the track distance to Tyler Reddick.
2 to go, driver. 2 to go. Got one down low now. Got one down low. He's inside. All right, now you're clear.
There'll be a white flag next time by. I'm gonna just try to see if I can pass LeVay just for the sake of my pride.
Need you to stay on the bottom right here. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line.
No, as soon as I duck out of line, he's gonna drift up. Really ruins my momentum.
Stay low. Still there.
Yeah, he's just faster.
One more to go.
Well, at least we're not in the 30s.
Inside.
And that's really all I was asking for. Try around the top.
Inside.
He's probably going to go 3 wide with LeVay. Joey Gases. Yep. Alright.
Alright.
Hobble across the line. Definitely not the best race. I'm not even gonna understate that. Yeah. Christopher Bell wins. No surprise there. He locks himself into the playoffs. So far the winners have been myself, Tyler Reddick, John Hunter Muchek, Justin Allgaier, I want to say, and Ross Chastain, not Ross Chastain, Christopher Bell. We'll see here in a second. Wow, that knocks us all the way down to 7th in points from 2nd. Yeah, there is no room for error, but it's a good thing we have that bit of security. I mean, it's not like we're going to be knocked out of the top 20. So, we should be fine in that regard. John Hunter Nemechek with the fastest lap. Yeah, they were lapping like at least a second and a half faster than I was. Yeah, Austin Cindric finished, dead last, and Brandon Jones finished dead last. Before I sign off, I'm gonna check out the full point standings as well as the playoff standings, because all my championship contenders finish in the top 10. Definitely want to see if Ross is maintaining the lead, because it only went up to third. I was probably gonna be like, oh well, don't forget about the bad race. We'll see.
Hey, that was a tough race. Hang in there. You'll get them next time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and everyone's mad based on how I was driving because I was slower than them, but whatever. Except for Tyler Reddick, he's just like, oh no, you did great. I'll be nice to him. He's actually a good racer. I don't know why the schedule's not like in line. This is so it looks like tomorrow I'll be doing the truck race at Las Vegas, which I don't know why it's so late. But yeah, we'll check out the standings real quick. I mean, we're in front there, but that's also guaranteed. We're also going to be like winning like damn near every race. We didn't win Daytona, but we should be doing well in everything else. All right, so Christopher Bell is first. Okay, he took that over Ross Chastain. I think he finished like somewhere in the teens. Actually, we can find that out real quick. Where did he finish? 10th? Okay, so makes sense. So yeah, that puts us 4th in the playoff standings and 7th in regular standings. Definitely tight. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and tomorrow will be Las Vegas for the trucks.